Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually going to bring you a highly requested video, which is an eyelash tutorial. So I'm going to make this as simple as possible. But yeah, it took me a while to learn how to put on eyelashes, but I finally mastered it and I'm going to show you how to do it. So these are the eyelashes that I have. I believe I got these from eBay. So what I'll do is link them down below. So what you're gonna need for this tutorial, you're gonna need this eyelash applicator. I believe you can get it from the beauty supply or like Dollar Tree for like $1 or $2. You're gonna need some eyelash glue. And then the next thing you're gonna need is a black eyeliner. So, first thing I'm gonna do is take my eyelashes. I'm just taking, okay, so here it is right here, if you can see it. So now I'm going to, I don't normally measure mine because my eyes are normally, the eyelashes fit my eyes perfectly. But if you have smaller eyes, what you can do is measure the eyelash and just make sure it matches up with your eye. And if it's too big, just cut it. So now this matches with my eye perfectly. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the glue now and apply it to the eyelash. I think that's enough glue. And what I normally do too, I also turn my fan on. I have like a little mini fan in the background and I use the fan to kind of dry the glue. So see, as you can see, the glue is on there. So I'm just gonna put the eyelash in front of the fan for a little bit, maybe for about 10 seconds. And if you don't have a little fan, what you can do is just blow on it like this. I just feel like it just makes it easier to apply the eyelash when the glue is a little bit dry. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and take our eyelash and we're gonna match it up and just stick it on there like that. Be very, very careful not to blink. So what I normally do is just press down on it like this. Just be very careful. Okay, so we're gonna just let this sit here for a little bit. I know it's not all the way down, but we're gonna go back in and fix it. We're gonna just let that dry just for a little while, and then I'm gonna move on to the next eyelash. So then I'm gonna go ahead and take my other eyelash and just do the same process. And you don't want to put too much glue on it because it can get very messy, but just put enough of it on there so it can stick. And these eyelashes typically last, I believe, like a day or two. If you sleep wild like I do, sometimes they really don't last all that long, but that's okay. Always reapply them. So this is the other eyelash, and as you can see, there's the glue right there. And I'm just gonna let it dry for a little while. I believe that's enough. Let me blow on it a little bit. Okay. So now you just want to place it in the middle like this. And then you're going to just set it on top of that eyelash. So just set it on top of your eyelash like this. Okay, again, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the original one that we started, and this one should be somewhat dry. I love this invention. I feel like this makes putting eyelashes on so simple. Before this was invented, I used to use tweezers and it was like very difficult for me to use them, but this just makes everything so much easier. So now we're gonna use this, and then we're just gonna go like this and then just clamp it together. So you wanna kinda clamp, don't worry if you get a little bit of glue on there, because they're not dry all the way, but you wanna kinda clamp it together. So you're gonna clamp your real eyelash along with the fake eyelash together. Mush them together. See? Like this. And I just feel like this, when you do it this way, this just helps the eyelash last longer. So they will be less likely to fall off if you do it that way. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just do the other side as well. Okay, so I'm gonna just do it over just so I could do it in the camera so you guys could see it. I just wanted to make sure that it does not come off. So this is what I did, like this. See? So those are perfect. All right, so now that we have our eyelashes on, this is the final step. I'm gonna take my black eyeliner, and you can use any liquid liner. This is kind of running out a little bit, but let's use up all the product that we have. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and then what I'm gonna do is just go in the inner corner of my eyelid, and then just draw like a black line straight across. It just, to me, it just makes the eyelashes pop, and it just allows it to just look better. And then what I do is I just take like a little line like this, and I just bring it on in like that. See? Sometimes you gotta go above the eyelash if it's a little bit too big. I'm just gonna bring it on in. Okay. All right, you guys. So I think that's the final look. Now, of course, this isn't my full face of makeup. This is makeup I had on earlier this morning, but we're gonna work with it. But yeah, so this is the final look of the eyelashes. As you can see, they're on there pretty secure, and they look neat. So you wanna make sure they're not leaning to the side. You wanna make sure they're straight on your eyelash. And if you guys have any concerns or questions, you can leave them in the comments. I'll answer any questions you have. But yeah, practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the better you will become. because I believe it took me like at least a year. The struggle was real. Like, I would always go to the beauty supply and get the individual lashes or get the strips applied, because it was like so difficult for me to learn how to do this. But then I just kept on practicing and practicing and practicing, because I'm like, every time I go to the nail shop, it's $25 to apply, you know, and I can save money in my pocket. So yeah, I just kept on practicing. I watched a couple of tutorials on YouTube, and then finally I got it. So I'm so proud of myself. So if you feel like you're struggling to put the eyelashes on, do not panic. Do not beat up on yourself. Just keep on practicing, and then eventually you will be able to apply them. But yeah, hopefully this was simple enough for everybody to grasp. And yeah, I'm glad I was able to help. So I really enjoy you guys for taking the time out to listen to me. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, share, like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.